So you just booked that new Disney trip, you're so pumped to go see your favorite character, but you have no idea where they are or if they are there. We are going to break it down. There's a lot more characters out there, a lot more sightings, and we have a brand new sighting. As I was saying in the intro, planning that Disney World trip is so much fun, and characters are a big deal with that. And right now, people just want to know where characters are, because it has been changing. One-on-ones are now coming back gradually. Obviously, you still can't hug and things like that, but you can have one-on-one conversations again with a lot of characters. All right, so we're going to jump into it. I've broken up everything into different parks, just to try and make it a little easier based on which park you're going to. Heavy disclaimer, things change all the time, okay? So obviously this is what's going on right now in Disney World. Maybe some things change down the line, but we'll keep pumping out videos. That's what we're doing here. We are sharing the love of Disney World. I can't even get through the sentence without laughing. All right, let's find our characters. So we are going to jump over to the Magical Kingdom. But first, hit that subscribe button for me. It means the world to me. Thank you. All right, so let's head over to Magic Kingdom. But you know what? First, check out this video. How hot is this video? I took this. I'm so proud of myself. Just let it soak in. There it is. All right, so we're heading over to Magic Kingdom. I'll break a lot of this up in the description in case you want to come back to the video and just, jump right to different places. So starting in Magic Kingdom, as soon as you walk in, you're going to pass the railroad station, turn around and look above the railroad station. And you could see at any time in the day, you could see Mickey Mouse and Minnie and all the gang. You could see princesses. You can see Winnie the Pooh characters. So always check back, but always look up there. That is a great place to start. Second, you can meet Mickey. So you have Mickey in Town Square Theater, which if you just walked in, it's right to the right of the park. And that is a great one-on-one meeting that you can have with Mickey. Again, there's no, hugging or anything like that, but you do have one-on-one conversation, so that's phenomenal. Next, we have by the carousel behind Cinderella's Castle. Fairy Tale Hall is open again, and you can have the one-on-one meetings, which again is great. You can meet Princess Tiana. You can also meet Rapunzel. You can meet Cinderella, and you also can meet Elena de Avalor. Avalor? I always say that incorrectly. I apologize. Now, again, things may change because, they shift princesses in and out. But those four were there just recently. And again, they're one-on-one, so really awesome. Something I wanted to throw in there also that I didn't mention at the beginning. They've always been called meet and greets, and now they're called character sightings because, again, the hugging's not there and things like that. But another way to see characters is through parades. So Mickey's Cavalcade is still going and still running. And now because of the 50th anniversary, they have the iridescent outfits on, which looks so good. And, you get Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy. It's the iridescent 8. Mickey, let's see if I can do all 8. Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, Donald, Daisy, Chip, and Dale. Boom, all 8. So they come through at random times throughout the day in the park. We also have the Festival of Fantasy Parade coming back soon. So there's not a set date for that, but early 2022. And Festival of Fantasy Parade is phenomenal. And it's so great that that's coming back. I actually have a video, if you check, actually from a while ago, I have the whole parade on video. You can check that out. But when that comes back, that's just an amazing parade. All right, we're going to jump over to Epcot now. Now, there are other times that characters pop up throughout the parks, and I'm going to get to that at the end. They're kind of like surprise show-ups, like in random places, but I will get to that. All right, let's head on over to Epcot. So in Epcot, the princesses are back out in the countries. However, it's not one-on-one most of the time. So it's kind of, they'll come out, there'll be a rope, and they do a pretty good job of trying to get everybody, a little bit of one-on-one, but it's not guaranteed because it's not organized, if if that makes sense. I think I'm making sense. At any rate, in Epcot, when you come in, as soon as you enter, you might end up seeing Goofy. You could see Pluto, and they change those characters out. But typically you see Goofy and Pluto right at the beginning. And like I had just mentioned a little bit ago, princesses are back in the countries. So you can see Snow White in Germany. You can then head over to Norway, and Anna and Elsa have their own little area just before you hit Norway. And you can then go to China. Mulan is back in China. Awesome. Morocco, you can meet Jasmine. You can then head over to France because Belle is back. I haven't seen the Beast out, but I have seen Belle. So in France, you can still see Belle. Then you can head over to the UK and Alice is showing up. Leave in the comments if you have seen other people show up in these areas, because it used to be Alice and Mary Poppins, but I've only seen Alice show up in the UK lately. So let me know if you've seen that. And something else pretty cool, as we were making this video, we got confirmation that Donald is going to be back in Mexico again. And we found out that Joy is going to be in the Imagination Pavilion, along with Venellope also. So phenomenal. Oh, obviously this picture is an old picture of me. You can't get that close to the characters right now, but that's all I had right now for a picture. But phenomenal. All right, let's jump on over to Hollywood Studios. Now, if you have the real young kids on your trip, this is the hot spot because Disney Junior is there. But let's start with the Queen herself. You can meet Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse hangs out over at the Red Carpet Dreams, which is on Commissary Lane, and that is a one-on-one also, so phenomenal. You can meet Olaf, who is not that far away. Olaf is right off of Echo Lake. Just don't tell him what happens when it gets warm outside, because that'll make him sad. So now back to the toddlers, even though the toddlers love Olaf and all that stuff. But Disney Junior Play and Dance. Disney Junior Play and Dance is so much stinking fun. I am a grown man, and I enjoy that. Although I have kids, so that's my reason for going in there. But anyway, and you can meet Mickey, Timon, Doc McStuffins, and Vampirina. And they're all in there. And it's a really cool dance thing, and the kids adore it. And you also now can meet them outside in the Disney Junior courtyard again. Vampirina's out there, Doc McStuffins, and Fancy Nancy. So toddler heaven over in the Disney Junior section. And you also still have the motorcades. So just like the cavalcades and all that stuff, it's like the little mini parades that go through. You have one has Mickey and, you know, all Mickey friends and stuff like that. And then there's the Pixar motorcade, which I think is phenomenal. If you check out a video I did a while ago, I believe it was called Character Dining on a Budget. I have some sweet spots where you can sit for free and watch the parades, and it's just a great shot. And you can sit and eat your food while you do it, so that's always a plus. So you have those motorcades. Let's head on over to Galaxy's Edge. So at Galaxy's Edge, there's a cool area where Rey and Chewie sometimes show up, and they can be there throughout many times throughout the day, and it's a lot of fun. And there's also times where stormtroopers will be walking through the area and things like that. So Galaxy's Edge is just a very fun interactive spot. But meeting Rey and Chewie or being able to see them is pretty cool. And there's even some other things like Sweetums. Say you love the Muppets. If you go to the Muppet ride, the character of Sweetum actually comes through during the ride. Spoiler alert, sorry. But if you want to have a sighting of Sweetums, you can even do that. All right. Let's head on over to Animal Kingdom. This will be our last park because it is the last park. And a way to see characters there is through the flotillas. So these are boats that come through on the river, and there's 4 different boats. And again, things change. They add characters. They flip characters in and out. But you can see Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto on a boat. There is another boat that has Pocahontas and Lion King characters. Donald has a boat. Goofy and Pals, which usually is Chip and Dale, has a boat. I've seen Launchpad McQuack. I've seen other characters, so just got to keep your eyes open. And speaking of eyes opened, we have been noticing in Animal Kingdom that there is now an area that looks like it's going to be a character meet and greet or character sighting for Encanto, which has been on in my house all day, every day for weeks. Now, this picture is Mirabel in Disneyland, but it's safe to assume that is probably what would be happening in Animal Kingdom, but we don't know. But there is a sign with Encanto and an area for it, so be pumped. Okay, so that's our 4 parks. Now I want to throw out there, another way to see characters up close and very personal is character dining. So I'm not going to go in depth with all the character dining, but Chef Mickey's, Hollywood and Vine, Garden Grill, and my absolute favorite place is Topolino's in the Riviera. Topolino's is amazing. And you get, the normal Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy. I believe those are the 4. It's the greatest breakfast steak I've ever had in all my life, but Topolino's is amazing. So character dining is another great way, to get the kids, get the family, get everybody involved and see characters up close. Now let me hit you with surprises. In every single park, there is little surprise areas where characters show up. You can see like Winnie the Pooh. Joy shows up in Epcot over by Figment along with Winnie the Pooh. You can see Pluto or Goofy just showing up in random places. But the best one I've seen, Tower of Terror, I got to see Max. Of all people, Max, Goofy's nephew. Phenomenal. So much fun. All right, guys. So I'm wrapping it up here. That is just about where you can find the characters that you want to see in Disney World. If you've seen any other spots, please leave comments. Let me know, because things are always changing and I always want to know. All right, guys. I had a great time putting this together. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video. Wait for it. The smolder.